We had a pretty good rain here last night, or yesterday evening. They call them monsoon rains this time of year. In July is when they usually start in, and it rains hard and fast. Comes in pretty fast, and the water runs. It's already soaked in because it's been dry for a long time. But I'm heading out farther in the desert. See what the water situation looks like out there. Kind of take a look at the mesquite beans later on in the summer when these turn red. We probably come out with the donkeys and their packs and get some of them. They make pretty good jam. The mesquite beans, when they turn red, they're real sweet. They got a lot of natural sugar in them. The horses eat them. They like them if they come out here. They'll eat them green, but they like them red too. They're like a treat to them. As long as you feed good quality hay, you won't have much of a problem, other than when they poop back on your place. They're going to poop some seeds out, so you're going to get them some mesquite. If you don't want that, you don't want them eating the mesquite beans. That's the San Andreas Mountains in the west. That's all off limits to people. It's all government military land. That large mountain, tallest mountain out there, it's probably about 7,000 to 8,000 feet. That used to be a sacred mountain to the Apaches. They would travel great distances, I've been told, and they'd go up there and get their visions on them. There's a military installation up there now. But when they people first started going up there, they would find old tokens and offerings they'd offer to their spirits, whoever they believed in. I'd like to go out there. It's a kind of a pristine area. There's not any traffic. There used to be a highway going across from where we live all the way over to the western part of the state. But they closed it off a long time ago, and it's off limits. They do a lot of testing out there. That's all for now. That old metal tank there just across the fence, it's been rolling around here for several months. Some kids went out a year or two ago and got it out in the desert and rolled it all the way back home and to the east of us. And when the winds come up, it rolled back out here. It knocked down two of my fences, making its way out here. And then the other day in a storm, it rolled through that fence there. Didn't knock it down, but it leaned it pretty good. And I like to take the horses around it because horses don't like new things, and especially Walmart bags out in the desert. They don't like them blowing around, so I like to get them used to new things and surprises. We're going to have to get down and open this gate. He won't open the gate. He's stubborn. Let's go, Blue. Blue kind of keeps up with these horses pretty good. He's still pretty young. Jake's hearing something over there, probably coyotes. We're heading for a little secret water hole most people don't know about. Probably nobody but us. We come out here a lot, and it's Blue's swimming hole. After a good rain, it fills up with water. You get a lot of little puddles out here, but it usually stays with water in it for some time. I'm kind of out here just looking at the runoff, seeing where everything's running. There's water holes everywhere out here, little small ones, but I'm headed for a big one. You got to watch out for snakes. They might be coming out to sun. They're not very happy usually after a night like that. That's Blue's secret water hole. It's kind of trashed up right now, but it'll clear up. We try to bring him by here, getting in the mud pretty good, but it holds water for quite a while after a big rain from the runoff. A lot of animals come to it, and there's not any cows out here for a long ways, so they don't come in and get it, but mostly the coyotes and deer and the small animals. And Blue, he really likes it, and we always like to stop at places to let him cool down. He's pretty hot-blooded. He lays down in the water to cool down, and we carry water for him. Jake's a little nervous right now. I hadn't been riding him too much. He's kind of young and dumb, but he's a good horse. He'll take you a long ways and get you back home, hopefully, in one piece. This debris here is probably off. It looks like it's off of an old missile that got out of control and come over here and crashed a long time ago. We find them from time to time. There's more of it scattered around. They usually, nowadays, I think they keep track of them real serious, and if one goes down, they come off the government land and gather up all the debris. They might have some kind of fuel. It's not, toxic, might be. There's some debris right here in front of me. It's been here a long time. We've seen it for years. A few beer bottles. Look like the aliens drink, I guess, Bud Light. I don't know. But some of it's junk, and some of it's part of an old missile that went down out here. Sometimes them missiles they send off, not very often, but sometimes they look like bottle rockets. You never know where they're going to go, but they pretty much have control over them now. They're better than they used to. And he don't like it. He don't like all this alien-looking extraterrestrial stuff, I guess you'd call it. Oh, with this going up here, there's somebody been digging up here. I was by here the other day, and kind of curious. I didn't stop long. They dug a hole here. I don't know whether they was making a campsite or what, but it's right ahead of us over there, but where Blue's at now. They dug a hole and they left their shovel behind. A good shovel they left, and a few other odds and ends, some frying pans. And I don't know what they were trying to do here. I would thought at first that they were trying to find water, but they left a little island in the middle. There's some shotgun shells. Maybe they were trying to make a blind here, waiting for deer. There's some frying pans. There's an old glove and a grill and that square point shovel. There's a few pieces of burnt wood around here. We might have spent the night. We used to run into, settle down, you're all right, old campsites like this. I think it's people coming up from the border looking for work, and they'd stop out here in these remote places and camp. We never had any contact with them. Just if we seen anybody, we usually just give them a wide berth. I'm kind of on the fence about that. They're just looking for work, trying to take care of their family, as long as they're not trying to blow things up. And passing through, I guess, looking for work up north. There's a big truck out yonder I just passed a little while ago. They come down, they dump a lot. That's private land over there where he's at. They bring truckloads of horse manure down from the racetrack where they board a lot of horses. That's probably good for the dirt. Horse manure is good fertilizer. It's a little hot, but they've been doing that for quite some time. Whoever bought the land is probably bringing the manure down here to either improve the ground or maybe later on try to sell it. I don't know. Everybody just trying to make a living. Jake don't like it. He thinks that big old black beast is coming after him. I don't know whether you can see it or not. You can hear it. Quit, quit. Be good. Quit. He's just on the other side of the fence. I'm surprised he didn't get stuck out there as wet as it is. Hey, hey, hey. We don't want to do that. Turn around there and look at him. Face your fears. Face your fears. There you go. Now he's gone. Okay. Everything's right with the world. Maybe.